What's up, YouTube? Just thought I'd put an update on the bike. It's been a minute since I've done that, and there's been a lot of changes, as you can see. It looks like a motorcycle, should I say tracker now. It's not done, it's done for now. I want to ride it this summer, but this winter I'm probably going to change the front and rear wheel. I have some 16-inch motorcycle wheels that I'm going to put dual sport tires on, and so I'm going to change the rear swing arm so I could put disc brakes for the rear, because I don't have disc brake now. I already have disc in the front, but the fork that's on it now, the front wheel that's going on it, that was the original front wheel for that fork, so it'll have dual calipers in the front. Right now it's got a Chinese 250 5-speed, real nice, especially now since I don't have to carry around 5 torque converter belts just in case. And I have key start, which is sweet, and the engine also has kickstart in case the battery dies, so I won't get stranded. Same Coleman CT200U EX frame. I just did a little bit of chopping here and there to make everything work. I still have the original swing arm that I made for it before, and I stretched the rear for about 2 inches with extra tabs right there that I made. Got the cafe style seat, got the motorcycle gas tank, dual shocks in the rear, and this exhaust pipe that goes from the engine to the back, I custom made that with a pipe set you could buy on Amazon that already has bends in it, because I don't have a tube bender, and so I was able to use the bends that I already had, cut it, and then piece it together and weld it, grind it down, paint it. It looks real nice, and it lays against the side of the bike real good, so I don't have to worry about burning myself too much like I did when I had the smaller engine in here. I got a 420 change from the jack shaft to the rear wheel, but the engine to the jack shaft is a 428, because that's the only sprocket I could find for the engine. I'm not sure if you can see that well. And for the jack shaft, I couldn't find a sprocket to go on the jack shaft for 428, so I took a 428 sprocket and I welded it to the end of the jack shaft to make that work, which came out pretty cool. Let me turn this fuel. Oh no, let me leave it on. I got the grips from Amazon. It's kind of a black and gold theme. Front end, these foot pegs, Amazon too, CNC, aluminum, real nice. If you get a set of these and you ever use them, you just got to make sure to put red Loctite on them, because they will come loose. And the way I set up the rear brake is, because I still have drum brakes, I just took one of these, they're actually for, I believe, like door hardware, garage door hardware or something. And what I did was I cut the cable to where I needed to, ran it through here, soldered it in there, and also put the screw in there to hold it tight. And now when you hit the rear brake through here, it applies the rear brake. And I ran the cables underneath the bike. Here's the engine, and I have a 30 mil PWK carb. Had to get a new carb, and it fits nicely in there. That's the tank. I painted this tank myself. My first paint job on a tank. It came out pretty cool. Headlight that was already on the other version of this bike, and I just made these brackets to go into the forks to hold it in place. the original pit bike wheel that I had on the other mini bike. That front fender I got off Amazon. Kind of like a tracker theme, should say. And then I have the gold grips and the low profile pro taper bar. And what I did was I cut the front end off a 88 Kawasaki Ninja 600, and I removed the front end from this mini bike because if any of you have a Coleman CT200U EX, you know that that front fork thing is just a joke with those little tiny bearings. And for the way this thing rides now, there's no way I could have left that on there. So I replaced the whole front end with the 88 and used the front forks. I drilled some holes on here because the 88 Kawasaki's, they come with the grips that tighten here. So I drilled holes here to run these in there. Not that hard to do, and it looks way better. I kept the front original footrest in case I'm ever cruising. I could just put my feet forward and relax versus riding in any other way when I'm shifting gears. I think it came out kind of nice. Looks sweet. Like I said, it's not done. Probably this winter, when I'm done messing around with it, I'll put the other front wheels and the other swing arm that I have for it. And I have all the electrics underneath the seat, and I actually have the way the seat is hooked up, there's a cable. I just pull the cable and the seat will pop up. Took that off a motorcycle. I got the tracker style brake light. I don't know if you can see that. Looks cool. The way it sits in there. What I did was I bought this little two piece. It comes with the light off Amazon, and then I fabricated the rest of it. Jack shaft setup. There's the shifter right here, and I'll start it up for you so you can hear it. Hopefully she starts up on the first try. She purrs like a lion. Switch works. And cut the fuel. My ignition key is under here, underneath the gas tank. I didn't want it to be visible because those ignitions they're not that great. You could just take a screwdriver and turn it if you really wanted to steal it. So I have it under there so nobody will see it. And like I said, electric tray is under there, battery, fuses, CDI, all that good stuff. Made the bike look a lot neater. If you see, you don't see a bunch of cables everywhere. Lights work. I didn't put the turn signals on, but I'm actually going to, because my plan is, since I had the front end off the 88 Kawasaki and I do have the title for that, once I put those other wheels, which are DOT, and I have the hydraulic brakes both front and rear, I'm gonna try to title it, insurance, and register it so I could ride it on the road. But it all started from a Coleman CT200U EX, which is crazy. I just kept going. I just kept making stuff, going out riding, getting motivated, and just making more stuff. Maybe next winter, after I put the other wheels on, I'll be done with her and I'll start something new. Alright fellas, maybe I'll have some ride videos coming up soon. Be safe out there.